Oh, I've only had 2 hours sleep. Last night was so crazy. But let's go back a week from now, actually. On Friday, Holly, my girlfriend, she had to have all 4 of her wisdom teeth out and get them out in the hospital because they were in there pretty deep. Yo, what up, Legacy? And getting your wisdom teeth out seemed pretty brutal because I need to get mine out soon. So this was kind of like me sussing out what it was going to be like. It does not look fun. Even the first day was a bit of a mess. So they go over like these super duper strong drugs called oxycodone. It's like an opioid. It's like we literally watched a documentary about how like so many people in America are addicted to these opioids because they're like such hard, strong drugs, and then yeah, people get addicted to them. And so the doctor or the surgeon or whatever said, which I think was like the maximum you're supposed to have. They said you could have 2 every 4 hours. But before you go into the surgery, you have to like fast and not eat any food at all. And when she got home, she actually didn't really feel like eating because she was like in so much pain from her freaking jaw being smashed apart and her teeth ripped out, which is understandable. So she got home, bam, 2 of these super strong opioids. Another 4 hours passed, bam, another 2. She is cooked out of her freaking mind. I think she had that documentary in her head because I like couldn't, because you can't really talk very well because your face is like sewed together. And she's like, and I was like, what? You don't want to get addicted to the opioids? And she's like, I want to get addicted to oxycodone. Like she was so cooked, and she was just talking about how much she loves drugs. And her mum was over too, and she's like, Mum, I've never done drugs before, but I'm gonna do oxycodone. And she was like absolutely just gone. And then she just started throwing up everywhere. I think it was way too many drugs with no food. Okay, if I lose, it's understandable, dude. It's the blue Kirby. Of course I'm gonna get 3 stocked. Okay, I get 2 stocked. Any mortal man would get 3 stocked. But yeah, she's just throwing up absolutely everywhere. And then like another 4 hours passed, and then we're like, oh, you can have more oxycodone. Here you go. This is what you need. This is what the doctor said. Blah, throws it up again. It was the worst. Dude, if you're taking oxycodone for whatever reason, eat a bunch of food. Don't do hard drugs without eating food, kids. And adults and everyone. Which then created this like never-ending cycle of Holly feeling really sick from the pain meds and throwing them up, and then not having the effects of the pain meds because she's thrown them all up. So then she's in more pain. So then she can't eat food because it hurts. And then she feels sick because she's having hard drugs without. Oh my god, it was the worst. Just the absolute worst freaking feedback loop of all time. Eventually, she just smashed it out one day, got a bunch of food down, and then she's been good since then. She's been on the up and up. Super Armor, where are you at? Ooh. Hold on, I need to take 1 stock just for my ego. Like, I can't deal with this. There we go, right? Woo! So things were kind of fine, right? She was chilling. Until last night, where things have gotten worse than they have ever gotten. She started just getting this extremely sharp pain, like throughout her entire, like, left side or right side of her face. She said her throat feels like it's closing up, like there's a big bowl in it, and it's just like, yeah, I don't know. And she was legit just in so much pain. Like, she could not go to sleep last night. She was, like, crying in pain. So we were like, oh, man, okay. Called up her mum, and she's like, you got to go to the emergency hospital. And we're like, yeah, that's a good idea. Actually, my first time ever taking someone to the emergency hospital, by the way. I've been once, maybe twice. When I broke my arm, I had to go. And then when I was, when I was like a little kid, I remember I was like taking the Monopoly, like to put it away, but I was in slippery socks. And I don't even know how old I was. I swear I must have been in like grade 1 or something. And wow, that didn't work. And what also didn't work was me putting the Monopoly away, because I'm like walking over and I slip in my slippery socks and smash my face on the cupboard where they were supposed to go in. And there was like a massive dent. And I was crying so much, I remember. And then I was like, oh, I'm in so much pain. I stick my hand in my mouth because I'm like a little kid. And I'm like, I don't know, you like, what do? You like eat your thumb and stuff? Took my hand out, it just completely painted red in so much blood. So surely I went to the emergency hospital for that. I think I had to take my teeth out or something. Anyways, we take Holly there, and it's brutal at the moment because COVID, they're like, oh, sorry, only the patient can come in. So then Holly just has to go in there on her own. She still can't really talk properly. She's in so much pain, and then I'm just like, oh, okay, I guess I'm just waiting in the car park. And I saw when we went to go into the emergency room that there was a sign that's like, because of COVID at the moment, it's crazy, like probably average wait for 2 hours if it's not life-threatening. So I was kind of thinking like, dude, do we just pretend she's having a heart attack? So then there I am, chilling in the car park. I'm like, okay, I got a lot of time. I'm just gonna watch some YouTube. I'm chilling. It is, oh yeah, by the way, it's like 1 a.m. We get there at 1 a.m. So I'm chilling, just watching like some UFC. I listen to the Tweaks Talks podcast, and then by this time like 2 hours had gone by, and then Holly is just on Messenger with me, just like reaccounting like the freaking, I don't know, like the Holocaust or something. Like, it's so bad in there. Apparently it's all going wrong. The Holocaust, that was a bit of an extreme example, not gonna lie. Like, she had a blood test, and apparently the doctors just like absolutely just trash like the blood test, and he asked her like, oh, is this your vein? I can't really like see your vein. And blood was going everywhere in the blood test, and like she had like her wisdom teeth out, so her face is hurting like hell. And the doctor just like full on like prodding her face and stuff, and it's just like, I don't, it sounds horrible, dude. Oh, I'm freaking sick though. And then it got to like 3 hours, and I've just been sitting in this car park for 3 hours. So now it's 4 in the morning. And I'm like, dude, I don't know what to do. My phone's running out of battery. I like went to Macca's. I got some food and stuff, and it was just like I was waiting for so long, because it was just like the constant like, well, she could be done any second. I won't go home. I'll just stay. She could be out at any moment. I shouldn't go home. 4 a.m. Okay. 4:30 a.m. Okay. 5 a.m. Okay, this is getting crazy. And so then I think it got to like almost 5:30, and I was like, okay, my phone is about to run out of battery. I'm just gonna go home for a bit, and then, you know what? No offense, Holly, like, you got your wisdom teeth out and stuff. You could wait the 15 minutes for me to drive back to the hospital. I've been here in this car park watching the UFC for 5 hours. And then, of course, I start driving home. I get on the freeway. Does they call it that in other places, like the freeway, like the big road? I get on that, start driving. Holly's like, all right, I'm done. I'm like, God damn it. I turn around and come back. And all that happened was the doctor did some tests to see if it was infected or anything. And the doctor was like, it's all good. Here, just have the medicine you've been taking already. More of the oxycodone. So she takes some of that, and she's just still in extreme pain. Like, it was 6 hours for freaking nothing, dude. I guess you found out that they like, she's not infected. And because she was kind of like, oh, I'm so sorry you had to wait so long. And I'm like, it's fine. What else were we gonna do? You couldn't sleep. You were in so much pain. Like, of course we're gonna go to the hospital. But apparently it was just absolute trash in there. So now she's gone with her mum to like the actual like dentist kind of person who would like know more about the mouth stuff. Because like when you get your wisdom teeth out, there's this thing which she might have. I guess I'll find out very soon. I might even get a phone call soon. If she's got like a dry socket, which is like where they take your teeth out, like there's a big hole in your mouth, and then blood pools in there and makes like a blood clot. And then it dries up, and then that's kind of how your body heals. But if you like suck too much or something, it can come out, and then you get a dry socket, and it's really bad. And she was like, oh, it might be this. And then the doctor was like, what the hell is a dry socket? I'm not a dentist, dude. I don't know. So it sucked, apparently. By the way, I'm sorry that I'm rambling. This is like massive story time, but this also feels like a good like vent for me to just talk about what has happened last night. I only had like 2 hours sleep, so we got back home at like, I don't know exactly, let's just say 5:30, and then got back up again at 7:30 because Holly was just still in so much pain. So yeah, her mum, who's been an absolute legend at getting like the freaking medicine and doing all this other stuff, taking her to the dentist, taking her to the freaking surgeon right now to see what's up. So anyways, it's been a stressful week. I might end this video there. I'm probably just gonna edit this myself and then upload it tonight. So yeah, please pray for Holly in the comment section. If things keep getting crazy, I don't know if I'll be able to keep up the like pretty much daily videos, so I'm sorry if that doesn't happen, but hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.